Hello, this is James Shipley, Active Training World. So we said earlier on we're going to do a bit of a live feed. We're going to, obviously we've got Boris is going to make his announcement later on this evening. So one of the things we wanted to do is just try and talk everybody through what the process is after Boris makes his announcement, and then hopefully it will fend off some of the questions that you might have straight away, and obviously help our poor admin team with the masses of emails and things that are going to probably come through. So what tends to happen is the government make their announcement. We're not expecting Boris to go into huge detail on running and duathlon events this evening. We think he's just going to give an overall picture of what might happen and potential dates that things might be able to return. What then happens is the government then speaks to Sport England. Sport England will then relay that information down to the governing bodies, which will be UK Athletics and BTF, and then those governing bodies will let us know what we are and aren't allowed to do. So after Boris makes whatever announcement he makes tonight, we still will not know the answers of what we can and can't do. So what we're kind of sort of saying is if you could just bear with us a little bit, just so that we can get that information from the governing bodies. So if you give us a day or two, hopefully the governing bodies will let us know how things are going to proceed. Lots of rumours at the moment is that outdoor sport might be able to take place on the 29th of March. It'd be great if it is. We're all super excited if that is the case. Obviously we've got a couple of events before that, so I'll probably try and just talk about those first. We've got the Ashridge Duathlon, which is supposed to be taking place on the 20th and 21st, and then we've got a cross-country event that's meant to happen on the 28th of Feb. So obviously those, if that rumour is true, we're not making any decisions at the moment, obviously because this is all just rumours and stuff at the moment. So if those events can't take place, we do have our COVID guarantee in place for all Active Training World events. So the first thing we'll look to do is see if we can reschedule. For the duathlon, obviously that's a BTF qualifier, so BTF would need to be involved with that decision as well. Ashridge is also a very, very popular wedding venue, so getting other dates isn't always the easiest at Ashridge, but obviously the venue might be open to allowing us a different date. So that one might take us a little bit longer just to figure that one out. So if you bear with us on that one, but obviously we very much want to put on a qualifier race. BTF wants to put a qualifier race on, so we're pretty confident we'll be able to either get that one postponed to the not too distant future and get that one to take place. We also have other duathlon venues, so we've obviously taken over the duathlons at Bedford Autodrome, so it could be that the location moves. There's lots and lots of options around that one. The cross country, we do have another backup date planned, so April the 10th has been booked provisionally with the school, so hopefully that again will just be just moved back a couple of weeks when things will be able to happen. Then we move on to, we've got the St Albans 10K and the Dorney Marathon. Now there's been loads and loads of questions around about the Dorney Marathon. Obviously the marathon is something a little bit different because you obviously train specifically for that date. With the 10K event, it doesn't really matter whether you move a week or two, you'll be able to take part in that. Whereas the marathon, we do understand people train up for a marathon date. I've just got a question coming through. So the Dorney Marathon is we're still very much intending to take place, and if the rumours are true around the 29th of March that sport can return, we actually think that's going to put that event in favour of being able to take place. Dorney Marathon takes place at a private venue. We normally don't allow spectators in this environment to come along, so it would just be the spectators there. So we think it's got a lot going for it that the Dorney Marathon will be able to take place. We've had some questions around travel. So these are the sort of things we don't know at the moment, and this is where we'd need the government to tell Sport England, to tell the governing bodies and pass it down to us. We don't know what they're going to say in terms of people being able to travel to the race, whether they're going to put a tier group back in and all those things. So that's the sort of thing we will have to wait for. But what we will tell you, Active Training World, for anyone that's done our events, we're extremely accommodating. So if it means you need to start a little bit later in the day or all those sort of things, we'll absolutely be able to sort all that out for you. We've got the venue booked, I think it's till about 5:30, so we could get you starting much later in the day if need be. and because it's all chip timed, it doesn't really matter when you start and when you finish. So we'll try and address all of those as we can. But basically, we've got the venue for the whole day, and if possible, we'll get you along to take part in your marathon as best we can. We've had some other questions about kids events and things. So obviously, we've got the kids cross country races; those are still going to take place. We are looking at lots of our venues. We've started putting kids races on over at Bovingdon. We've also got the duathlon. We're looking to do kids events over there with running and duathlon events. So there'll be lots more kids events coming and taking place this year. Just think if there was any other questions. The lake is another one. Obviously, everybody's absolutely desperate to get back open water swimming. If the 29th is the date we're allowed to get going again, then what we will probably do is open just at the weekends, because weekdays, although it's getting lighter in the evening, school bookings can't normally take place till after 5:30, and it's around about 5:30, 6 o'clock is when it's dark. So it'll probably just be weekends. And if it's the 29th we're allowed to reopen, then we'd look to try and get open straight away. So for the Easter weekend, we'd look to try and get open water swimming going again. So we're just as keen to get the lake open. We loved it last year down there. It was such a great atmosphere. We know everybody's absolutely chomping at the bit. We've got loads of our members dipping in wheelie bins, and we've seen other people hacking off ice off their paddling pools in their back garden and everything to get in the water. So we know everybody's desperate to get in the water, and we will open up as soon as we can for you. So if I don't know if there's already been info on the Hatfield 5. Okay, so Hatfield 5 and the Love Welling 10K. We have been looking at dates in April, back end of April, early May. We very much want to get those races on. So Love Welling 10K, we do have a provisional date, I think, booked for the 25th of April over at Stanborough. And it would make sense if we could try and get Hatfield 5 as early in May. Possibly the bank holiday weekend might work with the university over there. So as soon as the problem we've got at the moment with venues is they're all waiting to see what Boris is going to say as well. So it's actually quite difficult to get things booked in and agreed at the moment. So we do think over the next week or two, once Boris makes his announcement and it's all fed down through the governing bodies, that we will have a lot more answers. So please bear with us while we try and get all those sorted for you, and then we will update you as soon as we can. I don't know if I'm just scroll through. Just having to scroll through just to see if I've missed any other questions. Message from Joe Evans. Your events are awesome and adapted brilliantly to challenges of COVID. Thank you very much, Joe. Appreciate that. So I'm just scrolling through. Give me 2 seconds. I think that's everything covered off, I think. If it hasn't, if I haven't actually covered off anything you wanted to ask, then feel free to pop it in the comments below here, and we'll do our very best to get back to you as quick as we can. All right, so that's it for now. Fingers crossed we get some good news this evening, and yeah, we'll be up and running as soon as we can, we promise. Okay, all right, bye for now.